On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Dylan Bundy will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
With Merrifield next to hit, he'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, with Merrifield.
First pitch on its way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's just 2 for 9. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
That's a big knock right there for his count. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Merrifield on at first, nobody out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, Brendan Drury, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Popped him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Standing in, Greg Bird. And there you see his righty-lefty splits. And first offering on its way. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. In there, no balls and a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game. And
this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is line to left. Rasmus is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. Gray has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge facing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, just a 3 for 13 batting line. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Scope has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Next for New York, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Beckham scoops it up on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So striding forward now, Justin Bourne, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Rounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Chris Davis now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. A ball and no strikes. One and 1, the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Catcher, Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But an RBI triple gets the Orioles a run. We've played 2. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Stepping in, Brandon Drury, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Manny Machado now. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Kyle Higashioka. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Check swing grounder to the right side. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rasmus has a read on it, and that's the third out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 1. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Justin Bour.
Justin Bour.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gray ready with the 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Fielder number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. So far this season, Davis has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On the year, Stanton possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Softly hit out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
How about it?
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he's safe. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game. So coming to the plate, First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gregorius over at second. Drury at first, one gone. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Greg Bird becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 7.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Beckham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Ready now, Colby Rasmus. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Got him. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now in the box, Kyle Higashioka. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Gabriel Noah takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Gabriel Noah.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Gardner, the runner at third. Judge at second with one away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles 3. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening over.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the flag court and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
So a full count now. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Justin Bour. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Lined hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with Savannah.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AD when he went deep. That was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Breaking balls in for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Bour at second with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, Chance Sisco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Drury near the bag at third, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the O's 4. Back here on the show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh boy.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Drury rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a breaking ball stays outside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Popped him up. Schob ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Rasmus. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the O's 4. Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Colby Rasmus waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Colby Rasmus. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there.
Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Higashioka has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 9 and the O's 4. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 11.
First pitch on its way. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. Onto the lawn and gone. All rise. Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 29 home runs for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Jones looking up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 21 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. Pitch popped straight up. Unoa will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the O's 4. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 57, Chad Green.
Striding forward now is the DH.
Mark up. For the Orioles, designated hitter, Mark Rumble.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Scope. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Scope. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last day. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Kevin Quackenbush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Quackenbush.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up now, Kyle Higashioka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
With Merrifield next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Merrifield is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-4 is the final in this game. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Sonny Gray earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Dylan Bundy was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 9-6. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 7-6. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.